Hi, this is Ilma Art Studio's photograph for today. There's too much reflection, but you can see that's an actual courtyard in an old, it's a city. It's a fort, a fort in the Philippines during the Spanish time. They called it Intramuros or Casa Manila. Check my website for more artworks and photographs at ilmaarts.com. It's ilmaarts.com. And today I'd like to share with you my poem devotional extracted from Ezekiel 5, verses 8 to 9. It says, "Therefore I myself, the sovereign Lord, am now your enemy. I will punish you publicly while all the nations watch. Because of your detestable idols, I, I will punish you like I never punished anyone before or ever will again." Whew, that is really kind of scary. Like the Old Testament God that we know is scary. But here's my poem. It's called A Jealous God. When you profess your love for Jesus, did you ever consider that he can be very jealous? He wants you to love him very faithfully. He doesn't want competition and hates idolatry. If you put everything else before him, he will reveal to you that it is a sin. He detests idols and considers it adultery. He wants your complete faithfulness and loyalty. And here's my essay. Have you ever experienced jealousy in any of your relationships? In human relationships, jealousy can be a negative behavior. Do you ever wonder where jealousy comes from? In Exodus 34:14, God's very name is jealous. So we must have gotten jealousy from our spiritual DNA. In God's economy, jealousy is very different from our worldly view of jealousy. God is jealous because he knows what is best for us. We were given a glimpse of the wrath of God in Ezekiel 5, 8 to 9, when the Israelites were having idols. God showed them how he detested it so much. Prayer. Lord, keep me faithful to you. Reflection. Do you make God your first or priority in everything? And I'd just like to give some insights as to the verse. I usually don't look at the Old Testament verses, but this popped out in one of my studies in my online Bible ministry course, and it is amazing how God could be really jealous. So in other words, he's jealous, but his jealousy is a holy jealousy. It's not like our worldly jealousy, because our worldly jealousy is controlled by power, by domination, by possession. And in God's economy is different. He is a jealous God because he knows that if we get into all forms of idolatry, our lives will be a mess. But a lot of people do not know that, and those people who do not believe in him will never get out of that human concept of jealousy. The jealousy, actually, it has 14 different meanings in the Hebrew word, in the Hebrew language, but one of them is actually passion. So if you remember, like when you love somebody so much, you are consumed by this person, and you want this person to be totally committed and to be only for you, exclusive, right? it there are many instances in the Bible that shows the character of a jealous God. Even in Jesus, we saw how Jesus turned down all the market vendors who were doing all these things in the temple, because it is an abomination for the place of worship. They have turned down the place of worship into money making things, which is a form of idolatry. And they have desecrated the holy place and put their own profit first before actually worshiping the Lord. So God doesn't want us to be pulled down by all the materialism in the world, and so that's why the Bible always depicts him as a jealous God. And I did not understand this for the longest time until the Holy Spirit revealed to me that I had so much idolatry in my life. Didn't even realize it until he convicted me of it, and he showed me where all forms of idolatry lived in me for the longest time. And as I was saying, idolatry cannot just be it doesn't have to just be an object in that you pray to or whatever, or images in a church, not necessarily, but that could be one. But idolatry could also be vanity in yourself. If you are so concerned so much with how you look and how people perceive you, and you put so much emphasis on yourself, on decorating yourself, or even your house could be an idol. Something that became your project became the idol already. Do you want to show them off all the time to this house? Or it could also be a son or a daughter that you love so much that all your life is focused on on how beautiful or how handsome this child of yours is. So there are many forms of jealousy, and God does not want that, because he wants to make sure that he is first in your life, everything. It doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy all the things that he blesses you with, but it means that he blesses you with that and give that back to him because he gave that to you. So being faithful to him, and even when things or times are rough and you suddenly flip flop already and flip back to your idol or whatever it is that you cling to so much in your life, that could be an idol. He doesn't want you to go there. He wants, because he knows that if you pursue that idol or whatever it is that's consuming your time and your money and all your resources, he knows that that is not good for you, because in the end you will reap the consequence of making the wrong choice to give your time to somebody who's not going to be faithful back to you. And the best example of faithfulness is God. He is very faithful, and he is always there for us. So he deserves to be treated with so much love and respect and faithfulness, because he is that way to us. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a blessed Christmas and have a blessed night today. God bless.